This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Man, I'm on a stupid road today, boy. One of my subs, man, one of my G's out here in these real streets, these NBA streets, Sean Okafor, he was like, man, you got to do a video on this, on KareemAbdulJabbar. Damn, dog. What did they inject his brain with? Because KareemAbdulJabbar, last time I checked, he used to be a real G out here in these NBA streets, man. They have denigrated this man. They have pushed him down to the brain full of mush and the brainwash dodo heads that's out there. Oh my gosh. He's sitting here saying that LeBron James is what? He's beyond the GOAT conversation. He is the hero of our time. Hero of what? Hero of me? Hero of you? What has he been the hero of? This is the stuff that I'm talking about, man. The foolery. I done said this thing, dog. That's why I need to have a television show of my own, man, so that I can debunk the foolery that is the LBJ Writers media that's pumping this LBJ narrative so that they can continue to brainwash and dodo head the LBJ apologists and the LBJ stands. Forget a brigade. Forget Fort Knox. They're trying to make this thing international, man. Now with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar coming out, he has lost all credibility in my eyes. And until they re-inject his brain back with all of the neuron receptors that he has lost so that he can think and reason critically and effectively, so that he can regain normal, proper cognitive functioning, I don't want to hear anything he has to say. It's clear there's a level of bias there because last time I checked, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, where is his history and his retirement and his Hall of Fame is from? The Los Angeles Lakers. What team does LeBron James play for right now? The purple and gold. Come on, man. We got to see the blinders that's before our eyes. What kind of check is LeBron James giving Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man? For Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to come out of his mouth. This is the same guy that never would say that MJ was the greatest player of all time, or Dr. J, or any of these guys. He would always debunk that. Sure, he wouldn't even put Magic on that level. But you want to say that LeBron James is beyond the GOAT conversation? He's the hero of our time? You was one of those real G's out there that stood for something when it came to civil rights. This dude? Oh my gosh, man. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about, man. This is the brainwash that's happening. This is the dodo head stuff that is taking place. And I got to keep the foot on the what on the next. I got to keep the foot on the what on the next. And for a triple time, man, because I got to run this thing one more time. I got to continue to keep the foot on the what on the next of these Rudy Poo and these plum brain modern day generational NBA fanboys and fangirls. No disrespect, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but you are now officially an NBA fanboy. I'm going to say it again. You are now an official NBA fanboy. I never come for the legends next because they always don't ever speak slide to the mouth. But all of this recent stuff, Walt Frazier coming out against Kevin Durant in defense of LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar now in defense of LeBron James, I seriously think it's because these guys, these old heads, some of them, did not get the money that these players are getting now. There's a level of vitriol and jealousy there, and they're just spewing it out on Front Street and on blast, man. It's ridiculous. How can you sit there? What has this man done from a civil rights standpoint? I mean, really, everything this man does, it has to be put in the TV. Oh, I did this. Oh, I'm LeBron James. You know, I built the school in Akron, Ohio. Oh, I'm LeBron James. You know, I'm helping the young. Can't you just do it without no cameras? Because, see, here's the thing. When people are doing charity, right, and they're doing things out of the kindness of their heart, they don't care for others to see what they're doing. They do it when others are not seeing it. So that way it means something, man. That's what the Tupacs of the world did. That's what MJ has done, man. MJ doesn't get enough credibility for the stuff he has done under the radar. The thing is, MJ is not one of those guys that wants to speak and say that I'm this civil rights person. He knows his role and he knows his lane. And he stays in it. He's a basketball player, man. He's not no civil rights leader. See, what is wrong with people knowing their role and knowing their lane and staying in it? There's no crime in that. There's no injustice in that. But this guy right here, he wants to have his cake and pie and every little thing. even when he does not sound like he has enough neuron receptors in his brain cells to make those arguments. A lot of times he sounds like a fool, man. He sounds misplaced and out of place. He does not sound like he belongs in that realm. And we got to keep that thing a buck. We got to keep it real. We got to call a spade a what? A fucking spade, man. And we got to keep that thing 100. I'm heavily disappointed in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. If Kyrie Irving was a joke, he is a super joke, man. And I don't disrespect NBA greats and I don't disrespect NBA legends. But this one right here, it has to be called out for the foolery and the nonsense that it is. I mean, come on. This is what we've gotten ourselves to at this point. This is what we're talking about. This guy, beyond the GOAT conversation, he's not even in the GOAT conversation. How is he beyond that? What has he done in the black community for him to have something of esteem besides constantly making money? I'm sorry. Has he better you? Has he better me? I'm black. Have I profited from it? I mean, people have to really start illuminating their brains. Oh, my bad. A lot of them lack brain cells, so they can't illuminate their brains. But people need to listen to what I'm saying here, man. Because I'm coming with the cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truths. And I'm sick and tired of this foolery, man. That is a LaFart. That is a LaFarce. That is the greatest of all trolls, man. This guy, man, I tell you, the blinders on people's eyes is not even funny. I just had this sub or this idiot. He goes around, he's just a hater and he's a troll. You know, I have to call him out because, you know, I like to call people out because I come for their necks. That's what I do. I keep the foot on the what? On the necks. The Jose Ramirez. I told him, I warned him. I said, this is not the video for you to be making a comment. Because look at everybody else's comment and look at yours. Clearly, it shows that you lack deep thinking. Clearly, it shows that you're not a real G out here in these NBA streets. For you to sit there and say, you old heads, man, you're holding on to MJ, man. You know, we all know LeBron James has surpassed him. What? Besides those stupid comments that you have made, what of substance do you have in that comment that can give credibility to that? See, that's the thing when you're dealing with these haters and these trolls. They just don't know it. These haters don't know it. They're secret and low-key supporters of yours. I got a whole bunch of low-key He Knows His Sport fanboys and fangirls out there. They just don't know it yet. You know why? Because they keep coming back. Something is drawing them back to the well. I know I'm must-see TV. I know I got charisma. I know. You know, when I talk, people listen. I know that. I got the gift of gab. There's just no two ways around it. The man above blessed that. So when I speak, people will talk. That's the truth of the fact of the matter with it. Okay? But on to this LeBron crap, man. This dude, man, I'm sick and tired of it. And see, and this is why I will continue to make videos to dispel this nonsense. I will continue to speak against it because somebody has to do it. And if that someone has to be designated on me, it's going to be me. I don't care if people call me a la-hater. I don't care if people call me a la-troll. Call me whatever you want. This guy's getting knocked down to the true and proper levels he belongs on. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I'm heavily disappointed in you, man. You have officially been revoked of your NBA card, man. You had an NBA black card. It's been revoked. I don't even want to hear anything else that come out your mouth until you come back like Scottie Pippen and start talking right and start talking like your neuron receptors are clicking on all levels and start talking like you got sense. You officially been axed. You off the charts. You off the list, man. If this foolery and this nonsense you just uttered. Who paid you, man? Somebody paid you. We got to get down to the bottom of this. We need receipts, man. Somebody did something in LRMR, the fraudulent agency that want to make itself seem like a sports agency that does the collusion and the foolery at the highest levels. Somebody there paid you. Because we know damn well you wasn't making the checks that these players are making now. We know that. And we know what you're talking about in that regard. Okay? So I'm sick and tired of this, man. Because I got to call this bullshit out for what it is, man. That's why I call it now officially la bullshit. And thank you, Sean, myself, for bringing this out, because I wasn't going to make a video about this. But somebody got to call out the nonsense for what it is, man. This is the nonsense. This is the stuff that I'm talking about, man. They want to keep pumping this LBJ narrative. Y'all get a chance, man. Sean put that link there. Click on that link and see all the stuff they talking about. It's just mind-boggling, because when you read it, you realize the more you read it, the more brain cells you're losing. And you can see how these people bamboozle you, because as you're reading it, you're losing brain cells. So guess what? As you're losing brain cells, the brainwash keeps coming more prevalent and more prevalent. My goodness, man. This is the stuff I'm talking about. I can't continue to be more right each and every time that I utter these things. It's just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. This is what we're dealing with in this modern day time. See, they don't make people like us no more. We're DNA. We're independent. We have souls. We have ability to reason, think, and we have a willpower. Nowadays, they're manufacturing and engineering these so-called people out of labs. They're robots, man. That's what they are, man. They are not human beings. Because if they are human beings, they will have that internal fortitude to think beyond the bullshit. La bullshit. My goodness, man. I just have to shake my head, dog. You lost all credibility, all respect, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't ever, as a matter of fact, if I hear anything in him that has to do with anything with basketball, I ain't watching that shit. Until he comes back and denounces the nonsense that he just said right now. Matter of fact, a few days ago, whenever the fart he said that stuff. His name is no longer Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It is Kareem LaFart Jabbar. That's what it is. Kareem LaFart Jabbar. That's what he has officially become. I'm sorry I have to do that, but that's his official name. Until he get that thing right and he come right like Scottie Pippen did when Scottie Pippen had to backtrack what he said on MJ, he need to backtrack. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to keep my foot on his neck as well, too. He's on my list. I call it the list of keeping the foot on the what? On the necks of these Rudy Poo and these plum brains. Because that's what they are. They're dodo heads at the highest levels, and they got to be called out for that nonsense. I'm sorry, man. I'm just baffled by this stuff. Whew. You know what? No more videos for today. This one right here just ruined my whole day, man, because I cannot believe it. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.